Dawn Channeling. I am Hatonn. I greet you, my friends, in the love and the light of our infinite Creator. It is a great privilege to once more be with this group. At this time, I am in a craft far above your place of dwelling. I am at this time able, however, to monitor your thoughts. This, my friends, might seem to some of your peoples to be an infringement, but I can assure you that it is not. Our capabilities of knowing the thinking of the peoples of the planet Earth are not designed in any way to infringe upon either their thinking or their activities. We do not consider the knowledge of the thoughts of others to be an infringement, for we see these thoughts as our own. We see these thoughts as the thoughts of the Creator. My friends, it may seem to you that thinking of the nature other than one of love and brotherhood might be a thought generated not of our Creator. My friends, this is not possible. All thought that is generated by the Creator. All things that are generated by the Creator. My friends, He is all things and is in all places. And all of the consciousness and all of the thought that exists is the thought of our Creator. His infinite number of parts all have free will, and all may generate in any way they choose. And all of His parts communicate with all of the creation in His entire and infinite sense. We are not attempting to change the thinking of our Creator. We are only attempting to bring His ideas to some of the more isolated parts for their inspection and appraisal. Isolated parts, I say, my friends. And why should we consider these parts to be isolated? We consider them isolated, my friends, because from our point of view, they have chosen to wander far from the concept that we have found that permeates most of the parts of the creation with which we are familiar. We find, my friends, that man upon planet Earth, in his experiences and experiments, has become isolated in his thinking and has divorced it from that to which we are accustomed in the vast reaches of creation which we have experienced. We find man on planet Earth to be an aberration in thinking, in experiment, and in present experience. If the Creator, as represented by His parts upon planet Earth, wishes to experience and experiment in the manner of man on Earth, then this is exactly what we wish for Him to do. He is us and we are Him. And we realize that this is a privilege of this being that is all of us. And yet, we believe that in this isolation, some of His parts have grown tired of the experiences of man on Earth, and they are now seeking an experience more closely allied with what we have found to be normal, in that it is what we find in our experiences and investigations through a very large portion of this infinite creation. So we are here to monitor the thoughts of the Creator on planet Earth, and to discover those who seek to reunite more closely with His original thought, a thought of total love. We are here to advertise the possibility of a simple return to this thought, to contact as best we can those of His parts who now wish to move away from the experiment within your earthly illusion, the experiment which has carried man of Earth far from the original thought into an experience that is even unwanted by those who have generated it. Yes, my friends, we know your thoughts, for you and we are the same. Exactly the same, my friends. for we are one and the same thing. We are not joined in something that you in your present form can reach out and touch, or something that you could even see. But we are nonetheless joined, as is everything in the creation, joined by that single force that created you, joined by that single force that has generated all that there is. We have called it love. But this is inadequate, for this is a word in your language expressing emotions and reactions that you experience in your illusion. And yet, we must use it. We must use it until you avail yourself to its total meaning. And this you may do, my friends, quite simply, as we have said many times, through daily meditation. And then those of his parts who are now locked within an illusion created of a need for experience to desire for experience, will begin to free themselves, will begin to change their desires, and will begin once more to become aware of love, not the interpretation of man on earth, but in its true meaning, in its infinite and all-embracing sense. And then, my friends, you and we will be much, much more closely allied, for you will know our thoughts as well. Carla, channeling. I am Hatonn. I am with this instrument. I urge you, my friends, to remember what we have brought to you. The next time that you are, shall we say, backed into a corner by the circumstances which prevail within the illusion of your physical existence, remember what you have learned and do not forget what you have worked so hard to obtain. You will choose at any time to alter your needs and desires from within the physical illusion to your being within the creation of the Father. As long as your objectives lie within this physical illusion, it will be necessary for you to be subject to the laws which prevail within this illusion. If your desires can be altered by the application of what you are learning, and are lifted into the creation of the Infinite One, then, my friends, you may have a great deal more ability to remove yourself from the corners which the illusion seems to back you into. You have chosen to come into this illusion, my friends, because you thought that you needed the experiences which you could gain here. If you now feel that you would enjoy ceasing to experience the physical illusion with its troubles and difficulties, and beginning to experience that which you desire in spirit, you have only to alter your desires, and, my friends, in time you will find what you desire to have come about. If you will be patient with me, I would like to contact our developing new instrument. At this time, I would like to transfer this contact to the instrument known as E. E. Channeling. I am with this instrument. I am Hatonn. I have spoken to you this evening on several matters. However, in closing, I would like to state that there is only one thing of great importance for you to consider at this time. That is your personal preparation for service. You are to serve your fellow man, and therefore it is necessary that you prepare yourselves for this service. This, of course, my friends, is done in meditation. We cannot overemphasize the importance of meditation. Through this technique, you will receive answers to all of your questions. It is difficult to realize this, but this is true. All of your questions can be reduced to an extremely simple concept. This you can become aware of in meditation. Once this has been done, you will be ready to serve, just as others have served and are now serving upon your planet. Follow their example. Spend time in meditation. Qualify yourself to reach out to your fellow man and lead him from the darkness of confusion that he is experiencing back into the light that he desires. I will leave you at this time. I am Hatonn. Adonai. Adonai.